Hello! Sorry for the set. I mean, I'm not really a film expert or anything, but I don't know, everybody saw, if you saw the other episode I made, or not episode, the other video I made, I was trying to do a backdrop and that didn't really work, so now you get to hang out with me and my cactuses. They all have names, I don't remember them though. But yeah, so I wanted to make a video today about, geez, it's weird to be over here by a thing. I would make a video like I normally make them, but the camera's dying and it has to be plugged up to this thing, and yeah, so that's how it is. Today we're going to be making a video about kale. I want to make a video about kale because kale's the most nutritionally dense green ever, so I thought that'd be that's a reason enough to make a video about it. If you ever wondered, greens are different than vegetables. Vegetables, you know, that can be like cucumbers, broccoli, carrots, things like that. But a green is actually like your green leafy vegetables, like or not leafy vegetables, they're just greens like kale and chard and things like that. So we're gonna make a video about kale. Just to first open it up, obviously kale is the most nutritionally dense green out there. It's super healthy for you. It's really high in vitamin K and C. It's got over 100% of your daily amount of vitamin K and C in just a cup. Just a cup. And I think that's a cooked cup of kale, but regardless, it's really healthy for you. If you go on Google, just get on Google, look up kale nutrition information, and you'll see there's so much cool stuff about kale. If you don't know what kale looks like, it kind of looks like it's a green. It kind of looks like a lettuce, but it's more rivety. It's got all these little rivets in it, and it tastes. Kale's kind of hard to. It's not very good tasting, and it's kind of hard to eat, and that's why a lot of people steam it or cook with it rather than just eat it raw, because it is kind of hard to eat. It doesn't taste very good, and it's kind of crunchy. So if you're not all into eating kale raw, you can make some kale chips, which is you just dehydrate kale and you throw some seasoning on there. It's like a better version of potato chips. Excuse me. And you can do that. You can do steamed kale. You can make kale chips. People use kale for just about everything, but a lot of people steam it again because it's raw and it's kind of hard to eat. Steamed kale, it lowers cholesterol. Just going to talk about a few perks of eating kale. Steamed kale is really good at lowering your cholesterol. It removes cholesterol from your body. Regular raw kale does the same thing, but from what I've read, steamed kale is a little better at that. It's very detoxifying to your body. It's high in fiber and it helps to get things out of your body. People use vegetables and fruit and greens to detoxify the body, and what that means, if you ever watching some like YouTube videos and a vegan or raw food guys talking about detoxifying, all that is, it's just purifying your body. You know, it's cleaning out your arteries, cleaning out your organs, things like that. It's getting junk out of your body that's, you know, slowing your body down. It's maybe making you digest things slower, or it's not healthy to your body, and it's always good to, you know, cleanse the body and make it more pure. Kale is also actually really good with cancer. There's 5 known types of cancer that it's actually really good at decreasing your likelihood of getting. And this is mainly because of the antioxidants, carotenoids, and flavonoids. I don't exactly know what those antioxidants are, but they're good for you. Antioxidants are really good for you. They're like you can eat antioxidants as a way to keep younger. People eat a lot of antioxidants to stay youthful and things like that. That's how people, like if you eat a lot of blueberries are said to help you, you know, it reduces the look of aging. And a cup of kale, just some nutritional information, it's only 33 calories. I think kale is like, it's really high in protein. It's like 14 or 17% protein. Really low in calories, so if you're on a diet, you know, you can replace some foods with maybe a salad. Kale, it's just a way to really easily cut out calories. I've talked about cutting out calories on this channel a couple times. If I had to pick out some really good ways to cut out calories, it would just obviously be changing to water, because whatever you drink, it doesn't match up to water. Water has 0 calories and it's healthy for you. So if you cut soda or anything out, liquor, I don't care what you drink, but if you drink more water, like the video I made last time, it's going to help you cut out calories. And another way to cut out calories really easily is to switch to greens, maybe include a salad in your meal. And kale is obviously the most nutritionally dense green out there, so why not use kale? It's really healthy, really detoxifying, can be, you know, remove or can help with cancer, blah, 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 blah. Talking about cancer a little more though, people use greens to help cure cancer because it has to do with the alkalinity of kale and greens. And if you don't know about this, if you've ever been in a science class, you know that you saw the pH scale, 0 to 14, 0 being acidic, 14 being alkaline, more of a base. You remember it because 0 is further at the other spectrum. A is, you know, beginning of the alphabet, 0 beginning of the alphabet, 0 beginning of numbers, obviously. So when you eat greens and things like that, your body, it alkalizes your body. And I think we're naturally like at a 7.4, something like that. And when you eat greens and vegetables, things like that, it helps to alkalize your body, bring it closer to 14, you know, because you want your body to be in an alkaline state because cancer and disease cannot exist in an alkaline state. If you didn't know that, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's my video about kale. Just wanted to bring up some cool stuff about kale. People use kale, like vegans, vegetarians, go crazy about kale. If you never made kale chips, make them. You can make them in your oven, you can make them in a dehydrator. They're really easy, and they actually taste pretty good. If you want a really simple recipe for kale, take kale, wash it obviously if it isn't organic or it hasn't been pre-washed. Even if it is organic, just wash it because you don't know who's been handling it. Put a little bit of olive oil. You don't want to use a lot of oil because oil is just fat and it's obviously fattening. Fat makes you fat. And just put a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, and bake it on like 350 for just a little while. Or, I don't know, you can look up on the internet for what temperature you need to bake it at. Or you can do it in a dehydrator. You can buy dehydrators online for like 40 bucks. You don't have to buy dehydrators at like the Excalibur that are like $200 or $300. You don't have to do that. You can find cheaper ways to buy anything. Like I made a video about a cheaper way to buy a Vitamix. So you can buy cheaper dehydrators. I can make a video about dehydrators, so I don't want to get on that too long. But yeah, that's my video about kale. Kale's really healthy. Eat it. You can put it in your smoothies. You wouldn't even taste it in the smoothie, you know, because raw it tastes. It's got kind of a taste to it. But if you put it with a smoothie with some fruit, it'll, you know, knock out the flavor. This video is going on too long. Like, subscribe, leave a comment about kale. I'll make some videos about kale. I'll show you how to dehydrate kale and make kale chips, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.